The premium EV market is a high-stakes battlefield, and Chery's luxury brand just fired a massive, tech-heavy warning shot. The highly anticipated 2027 Exeed ES has officially opened for pre-orders. This isn't a lazy update. It is a calculated evolutionary leap designed to shake up the entire premium hierarchy. I'm Ava on Vision Effect TV, and we're starting right now into the future of high performance. Step inside, because this is where Exeed has deployed its most aggressive tech upgrades. The interior debuts the groundbreaking AI Lingxi Cockpit, transforming the cabin into a hyper-intelligent companion. It is backed by the absolute pinnacle of current processing power, the flagship Qualcomm Snapdragon 8295P chipset, paired with the highly sophisticated Carmind AI large language model. This means your voice interactions and UI navigation happen in a matter of lightning-fast milliseconds. But what I respect most about this interior is its brilliant cultural rebellion against touchscreen overload. Exeed listened directly to premium buyer feedback. Instead of burying every basic function inside a cold, clinical digital menu, they have reintroduced physical shortcut buttons right on the center console and re-implemented manually adjustable climate vents. It is a stunning, high-contrast environment that perfectly fuses raw digital power with tactical, old-school human ergonomics, giving the driver the ultimate luxury of focus. When you look at the visual evolution of this 2027 model, the design philosophy remains incredibly clean and futuristic, but the revised body lines tell a much more aggressive story. Maintaining its striking fastback coupe silhouette, the front fascia is dominated by a full-width daytime running light bar and a customizable LED matrix decorative panel that acts as the vehicle's high-tech digital signature. But look closer at the tactical aero refinements. Exeed has modified the rear bumper geometry, carved out significantly larger airflow channels directly behind the front wheel arches, and added a dynamic, active rear spoiler that deploys automatically at speed to bleed off turbulence and maximize stability. And the real mechanical showpiece sits right behind those low-drag alloy wheels. The 2027 model now features track-grade, 6-piston fixed brake calipers paired with an intelligent brake-by-wire system. This structural upgrade brings the car's 100 to 0 braking distance down to a staggering 34.8 meters. Every line, from the roof-integrated LiDAR pod to the flush door handles, achieves an incredibly fluid, organic aesthetic wrapped around a muscular undercurrent that demands total respect on the asphalt. Beneath that elegant, tuxedo-like exterior lies a performance-first engineering ecosystem built to deliver absolute mechanical dominance. The flagship dual-motor setup utilizes the legendary Snow Leopard AWD 2.0 system, pumping out a massive 353 kilowatts of pure electric energy and a brutal 634 newton-meters of torque. When you stomp the throttle, this executive cruiser rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.9 seconds. To handle that instantaneous, devastating electric torque, the vehicle rests on an all-aluminum chassis architecture, featuring a high-end double wishbone front suspension and a 5-link independent rear setup. But the real brain of this powertrain is the newly introduced Falcon 700 Advanced Driver Assistance System. Operating through an extensive network of 27 sensors, including 11 high-definition cameras, 12 ultrasonic radars, and that advanced roof-mounted LiDAR unit, this system utilizes actual robotaxi development algorithms. It reads the road, predicts human traffic behavior, and maximizes power distribution via intelligent torque vectoring, keeping you perfectly glued to the racing line under any weather condition. So let's step back and look at the actual, raw market reality, because this is where the Exeed ES story gets incredibly fascinating from a deep analytical perspective. Historically, despite its elite engineering foundation and beautiful design language, the ES has been a low-volume sleeper in its fiercely competitive domestic market. It sat quietly in the shadows of mass-market giants. But with this highly aggressive 2027 update, Exeed is executing a brilliant, calculated strategic play. They aren't trying to out-advertise or out-hype the loud competition. they are systematically outspecifying them at every single turn. By strategically offering both ultra-long-range or REV hybrid configurations and pure EV models that push up to a spectacular 880 kilometers of range, they are completely erasing range anxiety from the luxury buyer's mind while delivering track-ready dynamics at a mere fraction of the price of the European establishment. They are targeting the exact pain points of modern EV ownership and solving them with brutal engineering efficiency. Why should you buy it? Why does this car actually matter? Because the 2027 Exeed ES successfully bridges the massive, frustrating gap between raw, cutting-edge automotive intelligence and the pure, mechanical joy of a true driver's car. It doesn't treat you like a passive passenger in a sterile, boring rolling appliance. It actively empowers you with high-performance 6-piston braking, immediate chassis feedback, adaptive air suspension, and an interior cabin that beautifully respects human intuition and muscle memory. It gives you the blistering speed of tomorrow without sacrificing the tactile control of yesterday. It is an absolute wolf in a tailored, executive suit, fully armed, highly calculated, and completely ready to conquer the modern era of premium mobility. It is a premium statement that luxury isn't about how many screens you can flash. It's about how perfectly the machine executes your every command. Hit that subscribe button to Vision Effect TV right now to stay ahead of the curve. I'm Ava, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.